All right, what's going on, guys? Tremaine here. We're going to do a market review. Okay, it's been a while since I did like a video market review. I like to keep these kind of quick to the point, so we're going to get straight to it. For starters, in our stream today in Discord, I let everybody know that it was going to be a tape reading stream. I was already expecting kind of a difficult morning session for a few reasons. One, NFP protocol, okay. Anything past Wednesday of NFP week, the market conditions kind of get a little bit fickle, kind of just, you're more likely to see high resistance anything past Wednesday of NFP week. So that was reasoning number one. Secondly, we have an inside trading day. So I woke up, peeped at the charts. Here's previous day's high here and previous day's low. Okay, today's trading, we were not able to take out previous day's high or previous day's low. We were just trading inside of the previous day's range, okay, and that could bring high resistance as well. I have yesterday's wick consequent encroachment outline. That was our target as far as lower prices, and I said once we reach that level, I'm pretty much falling back to a neutral bias, and NASDAQ can do whatever it wants to do after that. So without further ado, real quick, I also have this daily fair value gap. Okay, we've been working that level for a while. You can see on the daily chart the wicks have been expanding pretty aggressively through it, but the bodies have been respecting midpoint of that, so draw it through. And we're going to go straight to a 15-minute chart here. And right away, okay, what you're seeing outlined with the little indicator here, you have the morning session in gray, followed by the lunch hour in orange, followed by the PM session here. So here's previous day's trading, which is previous day's low here, previous day's high here. And we open at 9:30, trade down, okay, unable to take out previous day's low, hanging around midpoint of yesterday's daily wick. Then we trade higher during lunch, come back down here, fair value gap on a 15-minute chart, trade higher, bodies respecting beautifully the low of that daily fair value gap, and then we trade higher and just fall short of previous day's high. This last up close candle with the highest closing price, okay, that is your rejection block. Yes, we have buy side resting above this high, but whenever we have just a small, shallow wick like that, and the bodies are all relatively in the same spot, I'm looking at that rejection block there. You want to extend that forward, draw it through. Okay, that's like engaging liquidity. Okay, the bulk of the volume is in the bodies of the candles. The wicks are kind of just the smallest, minuscule piece of price action. Okay, but we hit the rejection block there, spend some time above it, and then retrace back into this range here. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. A 5-minute chart. All right, morning session was high resistance as expected. All right, we weren't really expecting much there. 5-minute chart, we trade down, taking out morning session lows. Okay, that's your lunch raid. Rally, breakaway gap, and then you get cleaner price action, okay, all throughout lunch. Coming down, you see the bodies respecting the low of the daily fair value gap, trading higher, hitting that rejection block on the 15-minute time frame. I'll go ahead and keep it on the chart. I should have it on there. Rejection block. All right, hitting it there. And PM session, for the most part, after 2 p.m., your 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. silver bullet hour, not the cleanest. All right, lunch up until about the opening range for the PM session was really your cleanest price action for the day. Morning session, pre-lunch was kind of mid. And then anything after 2 o'clock for the PM was high resistance as well. All right, so here's your 1-minute session. Seek and destroy profile. What is seek and destroy? Seek and destroy is when we take out every single high, every single low, and then we end up ripping in one direction. So we have a high here, a low here. The low is taken out. Okay, high doesn't take out this high, but it clears this out. Low taken out here with that drop down. Then all these highs taken out, and then we trade down again. This low taken out, we trade back up, clearing out the highs. So it makes it real hard to participate in all of this and hold on to sustained price runs. Definitely a scalper's market, but in my opinion, it's just a market condition that's best to stay out in. And again, this is part of NFP protocol. First presented fair value gap comes in at 936, drawing it all the way through. We use it during lunch. Beautiful setup here. Again, we drop down at the start of the lunch hour, clearing out morning session lows. Okay, stall around for a little bit, get displacement higher. That's your breakaway gap. Stays open. That signs a bullish order flow. We're back into the first presented fair value gap for the morning session. Okay, down close candle, bullish order block. You have a fair value gap there overlapping with your first presented. And then that takes us up into the buy side, AM session highs, and that daily fair value gap. We consolidate, spend time in there. All right, opening range for the PM session, a little cleaner. Doesn't give you much to get in. It's kind of just one directional. And as we head into the 2 p.m. silver bullet hour, we stall around at that 15-minute rejection block. Even the final hour macro really didn't give you much to play with. All right, again, falling short of previous day's high. So when it's all said and done, previous day's low is still intact. Previous day's high is still intact. Now, what does that mean going into Thursday's trading or Friday's trading? Whenever we have an inside day on the daily chart, okay, this is a good teaching point. This is something that ICT has brought up a few times in his mentorship. So we had an inside day. That means typically, not always, but more times than not, whenever you have an inside day, that next trading day or the very next one will be large range and pretty volatile and explosive. And that makes sense given the fact that we have NFP this week. So see this day here. This was last week. This candle, Wednesday, was an inside trading day. Okay, we're stuck inside of previous day's low and previous day's high. What happened the very next day? Very dynamic, very volatile, a lot of movement. So I'm expecting something like this, okay, as far as the volatility and speed and range. I'm expecting that either on Thursday or Friday, and that should be nice to find some setup. So inside day today, but that's going to provide a lot of opportunities either today or tomorrow. So that's what I'm looking for going into tomorrow's live stream. I'll be paper trading in the live streams all of this week and a little bit of next week probably. Been having some issues and whatnot with my broker, so I'm transferring all of my funds into a different brokerage, and I'm going to be trading paper and just studying until all those funds are settled and taken care of. TradeStation is no longer. They did make today's incident right. For those in Discord, you know, TradeStation refunded me $700 loss in slippage today. So that's not everything that I lost over the last 60 months due to slippage, but I'll take it. So I'll still be moving on with another broker though. That's it for this market review. Very quick, very to the point. I kind of like the video market reviews better because I don't have to do the PDF and all the editing. I can just one take, record, post it, and there you go. So everybody else, Discord members, I'll see you on the live stream at 9:30. YouTube community, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. We actually have a PM session tape reading stream this Friday, I believe. Check my community tab for the March schedule. You'll see when we have live streams publicly on YouTube. So I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace.